Hello, and welcome to the first episode of a show that I'm going to film 3 episodes of before I completely forget it exists and come back to it in 3 years and go, oh yeah, that exists. I should bring that back. In other words, welcome to the first and a very speedy episode of Under the Lamp. Welcome to the first episode of Under the Lamp. Why is it called Under the Lamp, you ask? That's a really good question, considering it's the first episode and you wouldn't know. Welcome. Okay, either way, the reason the show is called Under the Lamp is because whenever I'm playing a game that has a physical disc case or some sort of physical media, I put the game case under my lamp. So that way when I go to switch games later, which hardly ever happens because I have to work up the gumption to get out of bed and put a new, eject the old one. It's a whole mess. But, so I don't have to go searching through my game collection, I put the game case, the empty game case, under my lamp. And the game that we're talking about today has been under my lamp for a while. And you can see it in the background there. Today, we're talking about Need for Speed Heat. Specifically for the PlayStation 4. I've been playing this game a lot recently for 2 good reasons. First reason is it's crossplay compatible. So many of my friends have Xboxes, have just not PlayStation 4s. So we've been able to play this game together. We've been doing races, we've been playing tag. There's little collectibles that you can find around the map. They're little flamingo looking things. We've been hunting flamingos. It's a lot of fun to play with your friends, and because it's crossplay compatible, it has really helped during quarantine. I've had this game for about 2 months, and I don't think I've taken it out of my PlayStation this entire time, because it's just such a fun game. So yeah, that's the first reason, and then the other great reason why I've been playing this game so much lately is it's a good Need for Speed game, which is something I haven't been able to say in a long time. A really long time. Ever since Need for Speed Pro Street, I've felt that the Need for Speed series has just kind of gone downhill. I mean, Need for Speed Pro Street and the games that came before it, starting from Underground to then, were crazy with insane customization features. Paint your car wacky colors, put these massive body kits on it. Not to mention, they also had some of the most insanely horrible acting. I mean, the highlight of the acting in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, which is still my favorite game in the entire franchise. The highlight of that acting is the guy in the beginning of the game going,
"How's your car running? How's your car running?"
It's just goofy, it's stupid, and I love it. It's some of the worst acting in all of video game history. But this game is finally getting back to that. For the longest time now, almost 10 years, the Need for Speed franchise has been, here's your car, what color do you want it? Pick from these 4. Heck, half the time you don't even have to win the race, you just gotta be there. Need for Speed Reboot from like 2015, that game was just one big participation trophy. Most of those races you didn't even have to win. There was no... It had a plot. There was no plot. Not one that was easy to follow, anyway. So, Need for Speed Payback started to bring that back, and it made me so happy when Need for Speed Payback went onto the PlayStation Plus availability. I played the crap out of it, and now that Need for Speed Heat is here, I'm playing the crap out of it too. Because it's getting even crazier with a bigger car selection, crazier customization features, an even wackier plot. Not to mention the map is huge and gorgeous, and the mechanic between night and day, which if you don't know, all of the racing you do during the day is legal. That's for money, cash prizes, stuff like that. It is like a big, racing tournament that's happening. Meanwhile, the racing you do at night is illegal, and that's where you get your reputation, how you level up, you get better equipment, better cars, because you're building your rep through the city of Palm City? Fake Miami, not Miami. So, it's finally coming back to what a Need for Speed game was, the Need for Speed games I grew up with, like Underground, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, Undercover, which we don't talk about, and that's another video all into itself. But this is finally getting back to what I liked about Need for Speed. Still getting used to new camera angle. So yeah, Need for Speed Heat, I haven't finished it yet. I want to. I really, really want to. I'm excited to. I cannot wait to see how this game ends. But so far, the plot is incredible, the acting is corny, the car selection is amazing, and the customization options are just as absurd as I've always wanted from a Need for Speed game since Pro Street. So, with that being said, yeah, go check out Need for Speed Heat if you haven't. I highly, highly suggest it. And if you guys like this video, Under the Lamp, where I talk about the games that I'm playing right now, go over to Geeks by the Creek, and our good friend Sasasi just uploaded an episode of a podcast that he just started, the podcast being titled, What Are You Playing? And guess who's on the first episode? Me. Talking about Need for Speed Heat. So, it's almost like we're YouTubers, we plan these two videos to go out at the same time on the same day. What? That's absurd. Why would we do that? But no. Go over to Geeks by the Creek, check out his podcast called What Are You Playing, and also make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, because we're going to be making a whole bunch more videos now that we're back, and I'm so excited for some of the video ideas we have. Cannot wait. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you to my wonderful brother who's been in the background playing the game, so you guys have a little bit of gameplay to see. Why the feet? Why the feet? Why the feet? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Under the Lamp.